All right, let's continue with a couple more examples of linear equations in one variable, finding their solution sets. So here we have the equation 3z plus 5 equals 3 times the quantity z plus 3 minus 5. All right, so again, we have the variable z, and we'd like to get all of those on one side and all the constant terms on the other. And to do that, we'll find some equivalent equations by adding the same number to both sides or dividing both sides by the same number to simplify or to more easily see what the solution is. So we have 3z plus 5. We'll distribute the 3, so 3z plus 9 minus 5. We have 3z plus 5 equals 3z plus 4. We can subtract 3z from both sides. If we do that, we get 5 equals 4. Now, 5 does not equal 4. This is false. And that means this equation is a contradiction. As in, there is no x that solves the solution, and so we solves the equation. And so we say, typically we write the empty set, which is just a 0 with a line through it. We could also report the empty set with a couple of curly braces. In any case, there is no solution. Okay, let's look at one more example. Here we have 9/10 x plus 5/10 equals 1.3x. Now, this linear equation has decimals in it, and if you don't like decimals, well, we can take care of that. We can get rid of them, actually, by using this property right here. We can multiply both sides of the equation by the same number. Now, we have just one decimal place in each number. If we multiply by 10, we will move the decimal point one place to the right. And that will eliminate the decimals. So let's do that. We're going to take 10 times both sides. All right, and 10 times 0.9 is just 9, so 9x. 10 times 0.5 is 5, so we have 9x plus 5 equals, and then 10 times 1.3 is simply 13x. All right, so here we had decimals, and here we have just really a natural number. So 9, 5, and 13, natural number coefficients here. This is a lot easier to work with, better to work with, than this one. This trick also works with linear equations that involve fractions. And you can just multiply by the denominator or the least common denominator and clear all the fractions. All right, so let's solve this. Looks like all we need to do is subtract the 9x. That'll give us 5 equals 13 minus 9 is 4. And then we can divide by 4 to get x by itself. So we get x equals 5/4. All right, so the solution, x equals 5/4. Solution set would be 1 1/4. Now we're going to answer in decimals because the original equation was given in decimals. You'll have to look at the problem in Hawks and figure out, just look to see how it wants the answer. This would be okay in my book, 5/4, but the decimal expansion is probably what they're most interested in because of the way the original equation was stated. All right, well, next up we'll look at absolute value equations.